Okay, here we are back in the dining room. I got something very different. Not a 440, not a 6-pack, not a Hemi, or a big block Chevy, but a big block Oldsmobile, 455 cubic inches.
Nick's Garage is supported by Atlas Equipment and K-Tool International. Welcome back to Nick's Garage. Nick's is just an ordinary little mechanics shop north of Montreal. But this is where magic is made. Today, the magic in question will be made by this Oldsmobile 455 V8. An engine with a very special family connection.
Hi, I'm Nick, and welcome to my shop. Well, here today we got a big block 455 Oldsmobile, and I've got with me
Tom, Tony, and Perry.
There we go. Tony here, if you guys have watched the previous videos, he came with a W31 350 cubic inch. But Tony here has a few cars. But right now, he brought in a 455 W30. So Tony, say what you want to say.
We're testing out this engine today, see what to expect from it. 1971 Cutlass Supreme. Okay. Automatic. The car was my dad's car, and he gave it to me in 1977, and that's the car I learned to drive on, and I got my license on that car. So there's a bit of history.
I understand that this motor is not the actual motor that you're going to end up with in that car. This is a test motor?
Yeah, a mule motor, yeah.
Test mule.
In the meantime,
so
at least we could have some fun this summer.
So this is the one that's not going to be as powerful as the one that eventually is going to go in there.
Correct.
Wow.
So we can beat it up on the dyno. It's a test mule. I had a test mule built for my Kawasaki, which is still in the car. I was testing it on the dyno. We did quite a few things on it, and I'm still testing it in my car. Anyways, that's my test mule. We'll test yours also. And of course, Tom built this engine. What did you do to it, Tom?
Well, we went to pick it up somewhere past Joliet or something like that. So basically the short block, all I did was change the rings, honed it, changed the bearings, made sure everything was good. The heads were ported with stainless steel valves. The springs are for the hydraulic roller. The specs will be on the video later on. And the W30 intake should be around 11:1. So we're gonna run it on 94 because we got cast iron heads. They're F heads, by the way. And we're waiting for the other motor that we're talking about. We ordered a block from Rocket Racing, which is a racing Oldsmobile block, but production in the States with the, they have problems with the casting places. They just can't put them out fast enough. So we're on a waiting list. Hopefully we'll get it by next year, and we'll go from there.
Okay. And I also wanted to say this is a factory 400 horsepower, 500 foot-pounds of torque. A basic 455.
Well, 360
Oh,
horse.
360?
500.
Okay, I was looking under the W30 package.
Well,
Yeah.
But they varied from 370 to 400, yeah.
they never hit 400, did they?
The old 455 Olds?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tornado had 400, the Delta version had 390, the
Okay.
Dr.
W30
Olds.
was 370.
Dr. Olds is playing with a lot of Oldsmobile legends.
And then you had the standard 442, 365 horse, correct, 455.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll make lots of torque. The horsepower, well, we'll see what happens, but
Okay.
it's a torque motor, right?
It is a torque motor. It's a 4.250 stroke factory.
yeah.
This is factory.
Yeah.
To other people, it's a stroke. Those
Stroker.
numbers are a stroker kit.
It's a stroker, yep.
It is. Anyway, so we're going to get it started, warm it up. We're going to start with the 750 double pumper. And then after that, we're going to go to the genuine Rochester carburetor, which we have here.
What's here?
But you know what? We're gonna make some testing with this just to see how it goes, because we just wanted to check for oil pressure, see if it's got any issues with anything. You know, we haven't run it yet. We just got it to idle. We haven't checked the timing. We're gonna look at that, see if your curve kit is correct, and we'll take it from there. So Tony, are you ready?
Whenever you are.
I'm ready. How about you?
Let's do it.
Larry, Tom,
I'm excited.
let's do it. Everything looks good. Okay, here we go. I'm ready to start it. Time to make some noise. Let's make sure that we have both O2 sensors on.
Nice.
Okay, here we go.
Sounds great. That's nice.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the other O2 sensor to go on.
It has to warm up.
Yeah, it just came on. Okay. Now we're okay. So let it warm up. We're going to do some testing with the Holley carburetor. And then we're here. Let's check the timing. Let's go. Oh, it jumped to 21. Hold this. There's your RPM and your timing. Your RPM, what? Okay. You're gonna let it warm up, then we'll make a blast. Nothing. Nothing. It's all good. Yeah, no, nothing. Look at the air fuel. Good. We had the intake gasket replaced yesterday because we had a major vacuum leak and it was a very thin intake gasket, so we had to replace today with a 60 thou gasket to fix the vacuum leak. So we just got it started. Seems like there's no vacuum leak at all, so we're good to start.
Shut the door down.
It's got a nice idle.
We're gonna make one test so like we can heat sink it, and then
Yeah.
after that we'll.
Up to like 45 or something.
According to the cab, it's supposed to be a rough idle.
Oh, there's your vacuum right there. But we'll
That's
bring it
good.
down. Yeah, we'll bring it down to 950. We'll see what the actual numbers
That's
are.
very good.
Okay.
It's a good-
There's
it's
the
a
oil
good street,
pressure, Tom.
good street.
That's
vacuum.
good.
It's good. Yeah.
It's at 147 right now, the water temp?
Yes. Yes. But you know, we don't have to fine tune this carburetor because you want to tune it with your Rochester.
Yeah.
So we'll just make a couple of tests with the 750 Holley, you know, and then after that, we're sort of fine tune it with the Rochester.
Yeah. Just put a little bit of heat in it.
That's right. Okay. 2.5 for now?
Yeah,
At 300 RPMs per second?
yeah, that's the normal way we do it, no?
Okay, that's good. So we're good. We're just gonna heat sink it right now, or heat soak. Then after that, we'll start recording. Got my earmuffs.
That's the paint. The paint off the headers.
We are burning the paint off the new headers.
She's hot.
So this is breathing. This is actually breathing bad stuff. Or just heat. With this, just a heat soak, and plus it's breathing all that fumes.
Yeah,
Okay, we gotta burn that paint off.
not bad.
Paint burning.
Yeah, it is.
I thought for a second it was an oily, but I go, wait a minute, it looks like a
It's the headers. I
yeah,
saw
the
it right
paint
away.
burning
Yeah,
off the
yeah.
headers.
It's gonna
Okay.
smoke a bit more.
Yeah, it's going to. You know what? I gotta adjust the absorber just a bit.
Well, it's already making more than a stock one.
– 14 inches of vacuum on idle at 950. That's pretty good, eh?
Very good.
That's good. Tom, we had 14 inches of vacuum at 950 RPM.
That's good. That's good
Yeah.
for brakes and stuff.
So I'm gonna make another test back to back, and I think we should go higher RPM. What do you think?
I would say, let's say 55.
55?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll
let's do-
agree on that.
Yeah, 55. Yeah.
55? Here we go. Let's do it.
We'll do a pull of 55 and then we'll see with the timing what happens.
I think we're ready. Here we go. We're gonna go to 5,500 RPM. Now we start recording. Well, the smoke is gone. Our torque numbers are above 500, and we're still climbing at 5,400 RPM.
The oil pressure is down to 27.
1.2. 1.2. It's got a 750 CFM right now. Okay, here we go. The torque
The oil
were
pressure is going down here.
48.
Yeah.
You think we should put maybe my extra oil?
means-
How many oil? How many liters you got?
6.
6. That should be enough.
Yeah.
It's got a deep bend. Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about that. Not yet. What's the CFM on the Rochester?
Hello.
Dr. Olds,
What's the FM?
what's CFM on that one?
That should be 750.
750.
Rochester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 800s are extremely rare.
The Pontiac's at 800.
Yeah, I took it at 5,500 RPM. Here, let's check the graph. Here we go. 55. I see it. Okay. We're going to take it to 5,800 RPM.
Yeah, I think we're going to see it starting to peak out here.
Tony, 58. Here we go.
58. Let's do it. I buzzed mine to 6. Let's see if you'll go to 6.
500 torque at 3,100 RPM. You're above 500. Not bad. You're going to be spinning tires very easily. Okay, so I'm going to play with the absorber one more time. I'll be right back. And on that printout, Tony, write down Holly, not Rochester, Holly. Go ahead. In the meantime, I'm going to check my absorber here. I'm trying to get it in the yellow range, and that's going to work. Wow, those headers really did smoke up, didn't they? When my brother hears an engine on the dyno, he comes running in.
Out to the spool, put the bigger carburetor on.
Which one?
A bigger carburetor.
Okay, I have one. We have the 800.
The oil pan is leaking. Not from the gasket. The oil pan itself looks like from the weld
Are you kidding?
over here.
Wow, let me see that.
Right there. It's not leaking from here. Look, it's leaking from the weld. I've never seen that before.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
Is
Yeah.
that the weld on the pan?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, it's leaking from the weld. Not from the gasket.
That's strange. It is.
I've never seen that.
It is. It's right in the middle of the pan.
Yeah.
It's not where the bolt or the gasket is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tony, put carburetor Holly. Now I'm just gonna adjust my absorber here. So
You have to know it. You have to go that high.
we're gonna bring it up to 5,800 RPM.
You know? You have to
We have a big crowd here today, so you know, we'll try to bear with me, okay? It's all good. They're all good friends of mine. I got my brother Philip on board. Everybody's in here today. It is a Friday afternoon. It's not a Friday night live show. So we got Dr. Oldsmobile who's working on the Oldsmobile engine, so I'll let him have the satisfaction of checking it out, which I don't mind one bit.
Go 58.
Okay, we're gonna take it to 5,800 RPM. Then after that, we're gonna go with an 850 CFM, bigger carburetor. Not with the Rochester. Am I correct, you guys? We'll go with an 850 CFM after?
Sure.
Okay, so we're gonna make one more test with the 750. We are at 460 horsepower, and our torque is, it's pretty good numbers, 507 at 3,900 RPM. So we're above 500 foot-pounds of torque. Okay, so let Dr. Oldsmobile and Tom look at what you want to look at before I do any testing. We're going to take it step by step, you guys. It's what you call teamwork.
Right there, I see the same mark.
What do you think, you guys?
I don't see, I'm blind. I can't see the timing.
Maybe put some more mileage on it.
Yeah.
We're going to make one more test with this one, then we're going to go with an 850. Because you're reaching 1.5, it's taking more air than border, yeah, we're border. Yeah.
You don't have the stack.
Yeah,
With the
velocity,
stack.
I have it.
Put it on just to see.
Let me make a test one more time at a higher RPM, and then we're going to do that.
That way we can see exactly what it's sucking.
Yeah,
I'm trying to read the ignition line on the electrode and I'm blind. I can't see.
but you got glasses on.
I
Listen.
need a new pair.
Let's put a few more tests on it, then we'll take some more reading.
Yeah, I think it needs a little
Okay.
more blackening.
giving it. But you're on the border. I wrote Yeah, but you're not doing it.
Yeah, I believe so.
You put the air tube on, too, though.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, you want
Tom.
to, I want to check the volume.
That's what he just suggested. Okay, here we
We're
go.
going to do the next pool.
Next pool. Okay, here we go. $5,800 RPMs. Here we go.
Jump time.
There it is. 464. That's right.
We're at 464 at 5,300.
464.
Yeah, you're right about the carburetor. It seems like it's too small. 1.5.
You're on a borderline right now.
Borderline, yeah. There.
We don't need to go past 56.
Yeah.
It's useless.
Okay, we're gonna go to 56 then.
Notice how close it is. The whole thing. It's only pretty good.
Okay, let's check the, wait. Let's check the graph. Look at that.
That's smooth.
Pretty smooth. Okay.
Expecting
So-
maybe it's too much timing, and that's why it's down
37,
low
we
on the
have
thread.
37 degrees.
Yeah, we'll
let's
go to 35.
You wanna go to
And then we'll
35?
know we're going the right way or the
Okay,
wrong way.
let's do it.
I don't think it needs like 39. It's starting to get.
You're Dr. Oldsmobile, you tell me. Okay, here we go.
Okay,
See,
here's,
look.
here's a 916.
Look, Nick. It's from the. It's leaking from
The well.
the well.
I've never seen that before.
Me neither.
Strange.
You know, I had a Moroso pan on my Oldsmobile.
Excuse me. Let me just check on the other side.
It might be the same one. I met a guy. I started to get harmonicking at the base of the oil pan. It was vibrating and developed a crack. I had that, and a buddy of mine had that on his too. And I ran into the. This was a Milodon pan. I ran into the Milodon people at SEMA one year, and I brought it up to him. He goes, "Yeah, it's a problem. Send us the pan. We'll give you another one."
There you go. But it's the hustle, taking it off and on, this and that.
yeah.
Shipping it.
That's right. Anyways, I'll start her up, let it idle, and hold the timing light. Here we go. Turn it a bit, and we're going to check it. What do you want, 35, right? Right on. Okay. You got it? So we backed up the timing 2 degrees. We went to 35 degrees maxed out. And let's make another test again with the 750. Here we go.
56.
So, yeah, I took it 56. That is correct. Here we go. Maxed out at 5,600 RPM. Ah, what am I doing? 3,000 to 5,600. Okay, here we go. One more blast. Here we go. Another one.
Survey says it likes it.
Yeah.
464 at 5,500 RPM.
Okay. So
We need to go higher
And it's
RPM.
going up.
It's going up.
Oh, I thought you were going to 58 again.
So I
Yeah.
said to go to 56.
Tom told me to bring it to 56. I think we're going back to
Well, let's
58.
stop jumping around. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna go to 58.
Leave it at 58. It's making more power.
Yeah, but it's making more because it's still loading and it's unloading.
And you
That's
know,
why it's making that more
and,
power.
and also you just played with the timing 2 degrees.
I just dropped the timing a couple degrees.
I know, but
It
on
went.
the other runs,
It's a good run.
give me
It's a
the
good run.
55 one, please.
Yes, it's a good one. Look at the torque numbers. Look at the torque numbers. 513.5 at 3,900.
447 at 54, 449. It's making more power and torque now.
There's the graph. It looks pretty good. Look at the torque numbers. 513.5 at 3,900
See here,
RPM.
it goes down a lot. See?
Horsepower is at
It goes down
464.2.
because when you load up the thing, wherever you let it go, it always
Okay.
peaks a bit because you're letting the
I
thing go.
understand, but we should
I'll let the
run it
boys
to
make the
same
call.
RPM on all the runs. Then you get a direct comparison.
What are you doing now?
Well, I think
You're
we
gonna
should,
put the stack.
we should put the stack and go higher RPM.
I think you should run it if we're making more power.
It's your call. It's your call. Go ahead.
Tony, if you're okay with this, pull it to 58. I think it's still okay for the Oldsmobile for the short run we're doing. We're not
Okay.
going to run the oil pan out of oil. That's their biggest problem. And let's compare numbers at 5,800 RPM each time.
I say we go to 58.
Let's do it.
Tony,
Yes.
Dr. Olds,
Showtime.
See, it's climbing, it's making power. It's going 62, 63, 64. I'm not thinking we're going to see a lot more, but it's making more.
okay, I'm ready. We're taking it to 5,800. And here we go. Are we putting the turbine on?
Might
Go
as
to
well.
58.
It's not gonna hurt.
What do you think? It's up to you
It's
guys.
not gonna hurt.
Put it,
At least
put
we'll
it,
know
put
how
it.
much CFM it's sucking.
Okay, let's go.
It'll make more power anyway if it streamlines it.
We want bolt in the front there, Tom, on
Where
the
you
cylinder
want?
head. Right here, right here. And then I'll get one for the back, and then we'll pick up the turbine. Here we go, and tighten it up with the 9/16 key, which is right there. And here it is. This is going to measure our efficiencies, CFM, and air fuel ratio. But the most thing I want to see right now is the CFM.
It's a fan, no?
It's a fan that turns and measures our air velocity, or should I say, measures our
CFM going in.
air consumption.
How many cubic feet per minute is going in?
That's right. So we're going to see how much air this engine's taking at a certain RPM.
Because remember, it is an air pump, right?
That is correct. I can't wait to see this one now. We're taking it to 5,800 RPM, and also we're going to measure the CFM at the same time. Here we go. Let's see what we get now.
I didn't like that at all. 460, yeah, I didn't like that.
The
I
turbine
told you.
changes things around.
No, but it's also
It changes.
when you're loading the engine, then you take it off. It makes it look like more power, but it's not.
But look,
That's what I'm
at
saying,
the same
56 is fine.
RPMs, we're not making the same power we did before without the scoop.
Yeah, that scoop or whatever you want to call it, it robs horsepower.
It's taking
I noticed.
power now, yeah.
I noticed that. It also brought the RPM, maximum horsepower, less RPM.
Okay, so we're missing two horsepower, and we're missing what?
462 versus 464 at 5,200.
You guys agree with me that we just made a little bit more power? With
You guys call the
35
shots. What do you want?
With 35 on the timing, it looks like we made, not a lot, but we made something more, like 1 or 2 horsepower more there. Because I'm seeing on the other one up to 461, and here
Where's
on
the CFM?
Yeah, it's next page
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
That's a nice shoe. Look at the raw power.
There's a CFM. You're at
Well,
600
we found it.
CFM.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You had two pools, 460.
Yeah.
Look at the raw power.
Okay, give me a sec. Let me just find the page on the CFMs. Hold on.
It was just there.
Here it is.
There.
6, you don't need a bigger carb.
640.
640 CFM.
I don't
I have
know,
an
man.
idea though. The other
640
carb
CF.
that you have, is their Venturi's bigger or smaller? The
Which
actual
one?
diameter of the
What
Venturi.
are you talking about?
The replacement carb. This one here.
Well, this one's the HP 8750.
So that's like 155 bore?
Something like that, yeah. But I know it's 750 total.
Yeah.
And the other one is how much of the bores.
Oh, the other one I have to go measure. I don't know it.
Time
I
out.
can measure.
Wait, what's raw?
Here.
Raw power.
Raw
On this
power.
one, what was
Here.
raw power?
Here.
Okay.
Four,
Hang on. What's raw power?
443.
What?
443.
And the other one with the other timing?
The one before that,
Yeah. The good one. The one with the other timing, not this timing.
number 2.
The 37.
Okay. Yeah,
Number
number
two.
two. Number 2, right?
Yeah.
Raw power. This is number 2. Same thing, 443. 444.
435 is, I see there. 439 at 5,000.
No, eh? 443. At
Oh, okay.
5,300. Yeah, 443, same numbers. Same numbers, yeah.
Torque? And the torque?
Torque,
The raw torque?
raw torque, we're looking at 490,
92.8.
yeah,
And this
493.
one- And this one here now?
And this one here, number 3.
Must be bigger, this one. More
Okay,
torque.
hold on, let's see, good
So it
point,
has
good
to have
point.
more torque.
Here, at 39, 49.
490.
Yeah, we had
7.
we had 493 before, now we have 49.
Let me see.
This
if
thing
I-
seems
Less.
less,
A little bit
less.
less. 2-3.
The horsepower didn't
I
change.
like the other timing better. For some reason, I don't know, maybe I think the ignorance is
Dr. Olds is reading the plugs.
You see anything?
I'm seeing it right there on the top of the line. You see it?
Yeah.
Don't you see it? Am I right? It's right at the top of the curve.
Yeah.
Is
Right
that
there.
what you see?
Yeah.
So it like 37 better.
It likes 37 better, I think.
According to the plug. Do you want to see what I'm looking at?
Yeah. Explain. Give us a detail, Perry, please.
Get some. So, like I said, guys, I'm blind, but I kind of see it with
Where the
somebody else's
electrode-
eyes. Right here, I see the flash mark, somewhere right here. Normally, when you're below the 90-degree curve, like this would be your target mark right here. And I do see a little mark right here, if I'm not mistaken. You see something right there?
It is there.
So
Yeah.
that's actually perfect timing. So when it runs towards the tip, it's retarded. When it sits right about here, it's perfect. And if it goes too down below the curve, it's too much timing, too advanced.
So let me ask you another question. From what I see, they're very, very close numbers, 37, 35 degrees timing.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And if I remember correctly, in case you want to go back to 37, I had it marked. But you know, we
Oh,
can
did
always
you?
check
Yeah,
it.
okay.
We can always check it. Anyways, you guys call the shots what you want. After all, they build it.
Good to go.
So where we're leaving the timing? 35?
Well, we got the same numbers, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like we're not gaining, we're not losing.
This seems to be robbing
I think
power.
this thing did take away a couple
Yes,
of horses.
I noticed that last time on another engine. This reads efficiencies. We did not hit 100 yet.
Most Oldsmobiles like 850s.
850.
From
so
what
there
I've
you go.
These are the borderline right now.
So you guys,
Borderline.
so you both agree with the bigger carb.
No, I already said from the beginning it's the bigger car.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We're on a borderline, it says.
Okay, let's put in 800. Okay, we're going with the bigger carb, like you said, like Philip says. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's give it a shot. What? Does it cost anything? Yes, sir. No, it's. I'm gonna go get it. It's right in the cabin there.
I so you have the choice, Ederblock or Holly?
Oh yes.
Ederblock one.
You have
Ederblock?
that CVV, whatever. What's it called?
Yeah. Let's go.
Wanna try it?
Yeah, the new one. We got something special. Come and see this. This, Tony. This is something new. I've never used it yet, but I gotta try it. This is made by Ederblock. It's an 850 CFM. Let's go. Let's try it. After all, it looks like it's an 850. Looks like a Harley body, but it's made by Ederblock. And look at all the air bleeds. This is high tech. So let's give it a shot.
And this isn't just an 850. If anybody knows anything, this is one tunable carburetor. You can spend a millennium of time on this carburetor
To
tuning,
find, yes,
exacting every little ounce of torque and power. This is the one.
This is something for fine tuning. Super, super detailed. It's like the thumper.
All the air bleeds are changeable, and down inside the metering blocks, you don't see it, but there's about 6 emulsifying bleeds that can be altered as well. It has a dual bolt pattern for 4150 and 4500 applications.
Dominator style.
Dominator or 4150 type carbs. It has fuel bowls, fuel fittings on either side, sight glasses on either side. I'm not sure what this thing here is. There's
something in the middle here.
right here too. Yeah, I got one on each side. TPS, yeah, you got some on the other side, I think.
Yep.
State of the art.
It's got a, this is nice, little drain.
I think it's a 4-circuit too.
Yeah, 4-circuit, that's right. A little drain hole on each side here to empty the
For the
bowls
full
when
bowl?
you're changing jets and stuff.
This is one unique carburetor.
Yep.
You know what?
It's-
Let's try it. Shall we?
Yep.
Let's do it. I gotta bring up the RPM. Yeah, it sure needed a bigger carburetor. 475. Yeah, it sure. Even the torque. Look at the torque numbers. 520.
Now put the 4 meter on and now check your mouth.
Okay.
523.
Here, not bad.
Look at the torque.
The torque. Look at the torque. 523. 523 foot-pounds of torque. Again at 3,900 RPM.
I guess.
Okay.
I guess.
This is the best shot so far. You know, we're gonna put the 4 meter on and take it from there.
How much is the
Printed, Nick?
Yes, I'll print it for you,
It's
Tony.
a carburetor with restrictions. Was a restriction. I told you we were on a borderline.
Yeah.
Calculation is like
Well,
Forget about the Rochester.
forget the Rochester. You don't want to see the Rochester. It needed a bigger carburetor. Even Perry was saying they
Look
run
at
like
that,
a
eh? 20, 15 horsepower more, eh?
Crazy.
Crazy, eh?
just by going 100
Lucky to have me
CFM.
here.
So it sure needed a bigger carb. It is a 460 cubic inch.
Yeah, but I think I did calculations. Yeah, but it did. Over here, we're showing you less CFM, man.
Yeah.
You know why? Because it cannot pull. Because the carburetor is restricted. You can't pull anymore. That's what it's measuring. I know this. We've been doing it for so many years.
So you're putting on Ederblock. Okay, you got the numbers, eh? This is cool. Hey, this carburetor really worked compared to the 750 HP. But then again, like my brother said and Dr. Oldsmobile Perry, that it needed a bigger CFM carburetor. Matter of fact, like Perry said earlier, most of these 4 to 5 Oldsmobiles did come with an 850 CFM Rochester, which we don't have one on hand. But you know what? We're going to tune it with the Ederblock.
Okay, Nick, let's put
Yes,
it
sir.
on.
Let me get my tie downs.
I've seen this many times already.
This is cool, eh? This carburetor. Tom, you want to grab that one? You ready? At the same time. Ready?
Down, Perry.
Go.
I never let you down.
Yeah. We have.
Remember the tires in this one?
I got a shorter strap.
Oh.
I wanted to make sure.
Remember the tires?
I didn't see you again.
All right, so we left the 850. It seems to be improved quite a bit with the 850 Ederblock. So now we put the floor meter on it just to see what kind of measurements we're going to have. We want to see the efficiencies number and of course the CFM consumption. So we're ready to make another test, you guys?
Yeah.
Well, you should have said, Nick. I suggested to put 850. So my brother said just put 850. Well, I want to get some credit here. I'm here, man. I gotta get.
Phil, you're an ace.
I gotta get some credit here, man.
We're going to make another run right now. We are staying with the Ederblock 850 CFM. We have our flow meter on, and we're gonna take it again to 5,800 RPM. But like we said, we're trying to max out the horsepower and the torque readings on this 455 Oldsmobile. Actually, right now it is a 461 cubic inch. So we're trying to do our best. Tony, you want to max out as much as you can, right?
Yes. And the timing, we're
So far, we're at 35 degrees. We're gonna leave it there.
leave at that.
And maybe at the end, if you want to try your Rochester, it's up to you. No bother, right? Okay, that's not gonna do the job, right? Okay, you ready to make another test?
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Showtime.
Showtime. Time to make noise. Let's see the flow meter now.
Still the same, man.
Yeah,
Still the same.
on the efficiency, yeah. Volume efficient. Okay.
The flow meter is a restriction, man.
I'm telling you, man, that flow meter's taking there.
Oh, yeah.
There's a restriction.
And it's a sizable restriction.
Yeah,
We
it-
made
it-
peak power. It was
it
all
dropped.
over the place after that 5,100 RPM there, but
I think we lost 10 foot-pounds of torque.
yeah. So let's take the hat off. Get better numbers without it. I'm gonna bump up
You
the
gotta pull
timing
up.
to 37 again, where
Try
you
it.
first had it.
Go ahead.
You have a mark there, you said?
Yeah, but you just, you
Oh,
remember?
wait.
Yeah, I know you moved out of that. Here.
Rob, I'm
It turns
suggesting
this way,
go back
right?
to 37.
It turns counterclockwise. Yeah.
Nothing, my man?
No, take it off.
I think I turned it this way to get more.
Okay, so go with the
So-
timing line. I'll advance it. I'll advance it 2 degrees. Don't worry.
Ready?
Ready. Hold on. Okay, next we're gonna bring the timing back up to 37 degrees. We're gonna advance it 2 degrees and we'll take it from there, and without the flow meter this time. Let's see what goes on. Okay, it goes this way, so I'm gonna advance it. If I remember, it's counterclockwise. I'll put the timing light.
It says out of court, but it's a big pan, so.
Yeah, it's a big fan, so 6 liters, 6 squirts will do the job. Should shut the fan. Even though you got 6 squirts in there, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. So I think I brought it back to 37 degrees.
We'll check it just to fast.
Okay, let me get my timing light out. Okay, let's make sure our timing's at 35 degrees. No, sorry, 37.
Exact same result, didn't it?
Huh?
With the George Arbor, you made the same result with the Carburetor, right? The same
Yes.
horsepower.
It went the wrong way. You ready?
The other way there.
Right there. 37. You're good. Try it again one more time. Ready?
Yeah. Let them tighten it.
Yeah. Okay. It has a little stumble. Yeah, put it back on. That's good. I just want to cool down the water temperature because I want to run at the same parameters as before. So we pumped up the timing back up to 37 degrees. I hope you guys can bear with me, but I know we got a big gang here today, and we're all talking at the same time. It's not exactly clear, but we're gonna do the best we can. All right, you guys, let's cool down the room, get the water temperature down a bit, bring it to where I take all my tests, and we'll take it from there. I just want to bring the temperature down to...
You want me to turn on the fan
Yes,
to cool
please,
off
yes,
the room?
yes, go down.
Close
Go
the
ahead.
door?
Yes, sir. You know, I'm surprised it made 460 plus horsepower with that flat intake manifold, so flat. It's a copy of the cast iron, even though this is the aluminum one, which was made for the W31. But like Tony said, just max out whatever we could do with what we got. The carburetor, he's not gonna go with the Rochester. I believe he's gonna go with an 850 CFM. So we're gonna do a few more tests with the 850 and we'll take it from there.
No, it likes 35.
35.
Yep,
Yeah,
35.
35. Okay. We're gonna put it back. It looks like it, eh?
Yep, 35 is what it liked.
We
No, we're
were at
35.
520 torque before.
Yeah.
520. We got nothing like it right now. We have fuel, don't worry. But he has to add some. It's okay, just add. The funnel's over there, Philip. I need to print this now. Where's Tony? He has to mark him down. Okay, I'll do it myself.
Let's see Nick. Let's see it.
Here's the funnel, but I don't know what it is.
I think we're back up to timing. We lost, looks like 10 foot-pounds of torque again, so we're not on the right track here right now. So
Back to 35,
back to 35.
but it's not gonna. we're
Back
just
to
gonna
35, and at the same time, well, let's try it. 35. I see your
and
point.
then that's it. I mean,
Yeah,
there's nothing else you can do.
I know. Bring it there. Okay, let's do the timing. But you know what? We have to. That oil is getting hot, I'm sure.
Well, let her cool off a bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
The water temp is okay,
Yeah.
but it's the oil temp.
Okay, try not
No, wait. Let's do the timing. We're gonna cool down. I'm sure the oil is above 220. Yeah, but it's Philip. It's really 12.9 all the way down. Don't worry. I know when the engine runs out of fuel, believe me. Okay, you caught it any time. The next pull wouldn't have done it. Okay,
do it now.
timing, we're putting it back. All right, so we're gonna try something different. We're gonna set it at 33 degrees timing, full advance, and we'll take it from there. So the boys are gonna set it at 33, and then we'll do some more testing. Here we go. You ready?
Well, we're going to do 33, no?
33, yes. So I'm gonna let it cool down for a minute. We set it at 33 degrees, and let's do some more testing in a minute. Okay, we have never tried 33, so we're gonna try it for the first time. We've got about 175, 180 PSI cylinder pressure with the cast iron heads. And you know what? They may like it, so let's give it a shot. that carburetor has a flat spot. Did you notice when I accelerate?
Yeah.
It has a
Well,
flat
it's because
spot.
nothing is adjusted really.
I know. It's got a flat spot. So, you know, when it idles, and then when I accelerate just a bit,
You're gonna make a pull right to 160 because you have retard timing. Retard timing likes heat.
Okay.
Heat likes retard timing.
Okay.
That's the temperature that plunge is going to be right.
160, yeah.
Maybe higher, 180.
Okay, put the fan on there, Tom.
It's a faster burn.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's got a flat spot. You know, it idles. Then when you give it a,
Yeah,
let's
but
say
the-
part throttle, it stumbles, it stalls.
Yeah, but the accelerators are not adjusted. Nothing's adjusted, right?
Just like I said, in the dyno we go full throttle.
Nothing's adjusted.
No, I know it is what it is, but we're going full throttle anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's out of the box onto the motor.
Out of the box, yes, that is correct. Okay, I'm ready.
You want to
Are our viewers ready? Here we go.
Showtime.
I think I liked it.
Yeah.
470. Here we go. Look at the torque. We're back at
519.
519. We hit 523 at one time.
Yes.
But the horsepower, 470.
Okay, shut it down. Make it another one. That's just one temperature in the car. That's what it's going to be in these cars.
So you want to run it at 180 degrees, okay?
That's just 2 percent. It's going to be 180. There it is. That's the magic number.
Oh.
And retard timing is better with the hot water.
Okay, we're gonna make it at a hotter temperature coolant. At 160, here we
He
go.
has it here. He has it here.
Hey,
He has the temperature here.
I seen it. Yeah, but now it's back there again, look. Philip, I wanna run them all the same parameter, Philip.
Yeah, by the time it's below the temperature.
You know what, it's pretty hot anyways, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Here we go. Back to back, here we go.
That's it. The system. You run this in a bracket car. What's the torque?
516.
Yeah, he likes
Yeah,
to
I
run it
think
cooler.
35.
516. Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah,
The 35 made 523.
We
and
did.
474, I think.
I think 35 was the best place.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the torque numbers,
It was 523 torque we had.
523, that's right. That was at 35 degrees.
Yes.
So we should put it back at 35.
So they give the same numbers, no?
Yeah, well, that's what the engine is. Average is 520 foot-pounds of torque. The horsepower is at 470
Yeah.
at 5,500 RPM.
We're
So
good.
this, you know, if you look at it, going back and forth, it's a 520 foot-pounds of torque, and the horsepower is 470.
Yeah.
If you don't want to kill it any further, that's what I'm looking at.
Maybe you can leave the pump on to cool off the engine.
Yeah.
Just let it sit, that's all. It might have made a little bit more power if you fattened it up, but
How much was the timing right now again?
it's 33.
33. 33. But, hey? Here, right here. 12. I see it right here, look.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Oh, you're okay. Good.
Yeah, it's there. We're safe, we're safe.
As a last test, I'd like to, just out of curiosity, see what the Rochester can do.
Okay? So you want to put it on right now? I know.
Why, you want to see you make 400 horse and 490 pounds of torque?
Well, Tony, it's your call. If you want me to put the Rochester on, I will. I just got to change a few lines. But in the meantime, I just want to tell our viewers, according to the 850 CFM, we have an average of 470 horsepower.
Yeah.
At what RPM was it at? 470? it was at 470, 53, 54, 100 RPM, which is pretty cool. You don't have to rev it high. And our torque numbers are like 516, 519 at 37, 38, 100 RPM. So that's what you got with the 850 if you go with this type of carburetor.
Yeah.
So now Tony wants to go with the Rochester, which I believe is a 700.
750.
750.
750.
750, yeah.
Okay, so Tony, the owner of the engine, wants to go with the Rochester and see what it does. Okay, here we go.
Out of curiosity, we know it's going to do smaller numbers, but
Why not? It's his engine. It's his call. Here we go. Okay, we got 149 degrees cooling temperature. We just want to make one more test before we go to the Rochester. Okay, let's see if we can do any better numbers the way running it at 148 degrees Fahrenheit. Here we go. Put on the O2 sensors. Okay, give me a sec. Then after that, Rochester. And how much power are we going to lose with that Rochester
All of
on the next test?
Everything we
What's your
gained
guess?
and some.
I don't think it changed anything. Same thing. 469.9, 470, 518, 59. No change. Doesn't matter. Anyways, no changes were done, so let's go on with the Rochester. Okay, no changes. Peanuts. Okay, let's go.
So the guys seem to have maxed out the 455 Olds using the fancy 850 carburetor. Just for fun, they decide to try the smaller Rochester carb, the one that Tony's dad rolled out of the dealership with back in 1971. It's just an experiment, but sometimes that's where the magic happens.
Yeah, it's full. Full. Okay. So this is also a 750 CFM, Rochester. So this one came with the Oldsmobiles. It's got vacuum secondary doors. This is a factory Rochester carburetor, also a 750 CFM. So now Tony wants us to make a test before we take the engine off the dyno with his Rochester. Is he going with it? I doubt it very much. So let's see what kind of power it's going to produce and torque numbers. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. I just want to remind Tony that this is the carb his father drove the car with, and also when he bought it from the dealership. Now, does it mean anything to him? I don't know. But this carburetor has history with
Sentimental.
him. Sentimental value. But of course, he's not going to throw it away. But of course, we have to run it anyways. So, let's do it.
It'll keep him safe.
That's right, it'll keep him safe.
Guardian angel.
It's kind of hard, George. I do not know how you're going to make this video. There's a lot of action, a lot of people talking all at the same time, but I'm sure you'll do a great job. Okay, here we go.
I estimate 430 tops.
430 horsepower.
Tops.
Tops. Okay. Okay, Dr. Oldsmobile says we're going to make 430 horsepower. I said maybe 420. How's that?
That's
try
a
it.
good. That's also a good number.
Okay, here we go.
I'm being nice. It's got headers.
Well, he is going to run it that way in the car.
Here we go, Rochester. Bring us back some history.
What the hell was that?
Hell?
Oh my
don't believe it.
It's pretty good, man. It
Unbelievable.
did pretty well, man.
I don't believe it.
Hey, 520 torque right back.
Unbelievable.
Let me bring the RPM down.
Yeah, go.
No, I did pretty well. Take a look at this. Hey. Your dad's carburetor didn't do bad at all. You got some history there, look.
Surprise,
Look,
surprise.
the torque numbers were back up to 520.
Yikes.
The horsepower, 461, 462. Ah, I would stay with the same carburetor, the one your dad got, the one he drove with. Stick with it, Tony. It did good. It did good. It did very well. I'm very, very
I
surprised.
stand corrected, young man.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
And your fuel ratio is right on the money.
We'll
You're good. You're good.
drink to that.
I
Okay.
did not expect.
What was Dad's name?
Philip.
Your dad's name was Philip.
Yeah.
Good for him. Well, you know
I
what?
was not expecting it to maintain these
Oh.
levels of
Celebrate.
power.
Always the party.
Yeah, Tom's gonna.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow, this goes, Tony. This goes for a shot. I'm really surprised. Very, very neat. Did you open them up?
I didn't touch that.
Let's go here. Still can't get the auto circuit.
Tony has kindly provided drinks and biscotti to celebrate the engine. But Nick's not ready to celebrate until he gets it dialed in just right.
When I had the Holly, when I played it made a difference right away with the Holly carburetor. This one makes no difference.
Told me on idle it's clean, doesn't matter, there's no load.
Yeah.
Put it down a bit.
I think it's the carburetor. I
Turn it off, let it cool
I turned them
off.
all the way out. Yeah.
Have a little Zambuca, a little dessert.
Yeah. You know, I don't think it has a vacuum leak because I think the carburetor needs to be enriching on the idle circuit.
Yes.
You know, like I know it doesn't have air bleeds who can help it, but something has to be done. Somebody had this carburetor tuned for this.
Yeah, that's
Okay, but I don't think you have a vacuum leak. I really don't think so.
really.
I think your carburetor. I opened up the screws all the way, made no difference at all. Here to the 455 in with the Rochester.
And surprisingly, excellent numbers.
Very
I'm very, very surprised.
That's a flat intake manifold. And I want to thank you guys for
Cheers,
being with
guys.
us there on the.
Cheers, Mr. George.
Had a good time. Enjoyed it. Very good numbers, Tony.
You guys,
Even with the Rochester.
you guys did a great
I'm
job on the
stunned.
engine, and the Rochester from your dad is on the money, except for the idle circuit. Cheers to all, and to all our viewers. Thank you for watching us here on Nick's Garage.
Excellent.
Come on, man. This thing has history. It's your dad.
It brought you
Come
to
on, man.
school, it brought you from
you
wherever, you know?
And it didn't let you down.
That's right.
There you go.
That's
There
because
you go.
Dad's watching over you.
Exactly. He turned some screws.
And there you have it. Another little piece of muscle car magic at Nick's Garage.
And you guys, if you look down below the video, we have a whole bunch of merchandise that you guys can buy. So whatever you like, buy it, love it, wear it, and enjoy it. And help spread the word of Nick's Garage. And if you have some time, check out our Patreon page. We have extra content and you guys can watch it and take it from there. And we'll see you next time.